Hi, I'm Jose the Human Whisperer. Lately, one of the things I've been trying to do is get more in touch with what is my true humanity, and I feel like we've been very cut off from what real humanity is like. I have been using different tools for this, and I want to share the ones that have been working for me in these videos. I really recommend you go try something that really resonates with you and try it well. Practice it every day and get good at something, because that's the only way you'll really know if it's good for you. And by trying a lot of simultaneous things everywhere all the time, you're not really gonna know what's helping you and what's not. You need to have a clear path and try things out, whether it be meditation or dream control or anything. Stick to things and do them well, I guess. Let me tell you a little bit about myself so you know where this is coming from. I'm mainly a musician. I'm also a ceremonial magician, and I'm a member of the outer circle, the Grand Order of the Draco Slayers. I learned a lot of my magic from them, and I'll put a link below so you can check them out. I really recommend them. And I guess I went through my awakening process around 2009, 2010, and after that I haven't really been the same. Things haven't been the same. Things have just been getting crazier and crazier, yet everything's making more and more sense at the same time. And since then I've been using all these different methods I want to talk to you about, and the one I want to talk about today is tarot cards. And I have them right here. Now, there's 78 tarot cards. They, very interesting things to study. There's a lot to learn about tarot cards. I've been learning them for 2 years, and I know enough to make readings for people or for myself, and really accurate readings, yet I still have a lot to learn. And, but 2 years is not that much time to say I can do readings, and I think I learned in less than that how to do readings for others. Tarot cards can help you understand yourself and understand others around you. They can help you find solutions to problems, or even find problems and then the solutions to them. They can help understanding a whole lot of things. They're very accurate. I haven't had a wrong reading. It's all based on your interpretation of the cards anyway, but somehow they always land at the right spot after the right question. And there's something really magical about that each time you do a reading, they won't prove you wrong. They're consistently honest and accurate. And what I mean by honest is really honest, more honesty than I like to provide for my own self, which is when they come in really handy, because they help me cut out through my own bullshit and, of course, other people's bullshit. They can really help uncover lies in many ways. Tarot cards aren't evil. I know there's a lot of people who say they're evil based on many things they come from, but they're not evil. They can be used for evil, definitely, if that is your intention, but that's like many things. But I don't use them for any evil. I use them for understanding, for the things they can teach me. One of the things they can really teach you a lot is to learn more about the Tree of Life, and if you're into that. The Tree of Life has 10 spheres, which are connected by 22 major connections between them, and the major arcana cards in the tarot deck, which I have right here. I can just show you really quick. These cards, they all deal with the connections between the spheres in the Tree of Life. And say, for example, strength here is gonna be between the spheres of Mars and Jupiter. which some of you might call Gebura and chest. And you can really learn about what those two spheres are all about, placing the card between them, and you can also learn a whole lot about how to achieve strength, or what strength is, whether it be in the physical or in spiritual matters, whatnot. So yeah, it's a really big key to unlock the key of life, the tree of life. Sorry. I want to share a reading I did not long ago, because I've been trying to do this video for a while now, and it's just a little hard to get used to talking to a camera, and I really want to make sure I get all the information out there clearly, and I want to be as precise as I can. I'll always wish I were more precise and that I didn't forget to say this thing or the other, but whatever. Here it is. You're looking at it. I pulled a card, and I pulled the Devil card, which has been showing up in my readings for a while, so I guess I should really address it to you. This card gets a lot of bad rep, as well as the Death card in the tarot, and I can understand why. Even I sometimes have a negative feeling when I pull it, and it's for a big reason. The way I understand it, it's about our addictions and our own self-inflicting behavior. Now, this card, the weight of this card is what we fall a slave to or a victim to whenever we fall into any addiction that we have, or any behavior that we know isn't good for us but we do it anyway, or whenever the weight of this card is also what like pulls us down, and that part of us that hates ourselves, basically. It pulls us from not becoming our true selves every day, and it can manifest in many different ways. It could be laziness, it could be a food, a person, just a behavior, a way of thinking. It could be many things that it could be represented as. But there are positive things to this card, of course, just like any card in the deck has a positive and negative interpretation to it, believe it or not. And this card is for example, for me, helps me uncover what those things are. What are those things that are currently keeping me from attaining my goals? And to focus on this card today, for example, gives me a negative feeling because I am still enslaved because of my own choice to certain things or behaviors that I don't have to be a slave to, yet I remain that way. Now, when you have a good relationship with this card, the relationship you want to have is to be able to look at this card and say, you know what? You've helped me grow because you've shown me all these things that I do and all these things that I'm a slave of, and you showed me how powerless I seem to be, yet how it is my choice. And although sometimes I doubt myself and I might hate myself from time to time, I understand why it is. And a big part of it is because I hate feeling powerless to the weight of this card. And I can say today that you have no power over me because I am becoming my true self. And when you can really say that to this card, which I want to get there, although I can't say it from time to time, I still do things that I'm like, oh, I think this card's still on top of me though. But when I can truly say that, that's the relationship I want to have with this card. And you have relationships with each of these cards, and that relationship pops up when you see it. It's an immediate, you can even sense it with your intuition. There's a lot of books out there that are going to help you understand the meanings of the cards, and I'll put one down that I recommend. But regardless of what book you're using or what interpretation you have for each card, they're still going to fall in the appropriate place and answer your question correctly. So tarot cards are really helpful for beginners because they are still going to be accurate somehow. And of course, the more you learn about the cards, the deeper you dive into them, the more you're going to be able to see from them. So there is a lot to learn. There is a lot to learn about the cards, and the cards can teach you a lot about yourself, about metaphysics, about other people, about solutions, about problems, like this one. Definitely will teach you a lot about your problems. And about your relationship with each of these energies, and how they're taking energy from you and how you're gaining energy from them. So, tarot cards really helped me a lot. Been studying them for 2 years. I'm really glad I have. I hope you feel excited about getting a deck or getting a reading. I really recommend you get one. Thank you for listening. I hope you go out there and learn something. Thank you.